That's a hell of a story.
Yeah, they were good.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard, back again with Wes. And he's got a story about The Undertaker. I got a story too. But before we get into that, just to remind everybody about the giveaway. We're going to give away these 3 bottles once we hit 5,000 subscribers, and we'll post a video. And on that video, you're going to have to say, "Give me my whiskey, bitch," and be a subscriber to be entered. So try to knock that out pretty quick.
Yeah, quick.
But I found out that our local Heritage Wine and Liquor was selling these Steve Austin's Broken Skull American Lager. So I went and picked up a 4-pack, and we're going to drink it today and
We're going to try it.
Try it and talk about. You know, I did see a video the other day. They said that it's not good.
You want head.
Yeah, you want a little head. So you got to pour it a little aggressive.
Yeah, it distributes the gases and does make you bloated.
Yeah. So.
And it does. I've tried it both ways, and it does matter.
I'm sure it does. So we'll just let that settle. So tell us about your meeting of The Undertaker.
So that was back in 2000, probably 2000, 2002, somewhere in there.
Oh shit, that was like right after I met him.
Yeah.
I met
So
him in March of '99.
they were at Fort WWE or WWF, whatever the hell it was at the time, was at Fort Hood doing a show there.
Yeah.
I guess it would have been. It was probably 02 or 3-ish. Yeah. But anyway, so I was on duty. I was work patrol. I was at the hospital, and had to go up to the 7th. So when you have my area that day, my patrol area that day encompassed the hospital, so I had to go up to the 7th floor like every 2 hours and check it. That's the crazy floor.
Oh.
Yeah, and make sure everything's good.
So this was like shortly after you joined.
Yeah, I joined in 2000. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you were still pretty green for the most part.
I was probably a specialist at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So E4?
Probably E4, yeah. E4 fixing to E5, probably. Because, if I had that patrol area, I was probably patrol supervisor that day. So I was probably maybe at E5 at that point. Anyway, so I went up, had to go check on all the crazies up on the 7th floor, and then I was just stop at the other floors, and you got to sign a sheet saying you were there and everything was good. Well, I'm waiting on the elevator. Damn elevator opens up, and there's this 7-foot tall guy in all damn black standing there, and I'm like, shit.
Covered in tattoos.
Yes, covered in tattoos. It kind of looks out of place on a military base.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit. At one point, I started like reaching for my damn gun. I was like, I'm fixing to shoot this guy. But it was him and Kurt Angle and Lita.
Yeah.
They had come up to visit some soldiers that were in the hospital and stuff. And so that was pretty cool. And I got to meet him, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from like the Houston area.
Yeah.
And he's a big Longhorn fan.
Oh yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, I met him in LAX, March of 1999. That's a solid beer.
Tastes like a lager.
Yeah, I don't hate it. Kind of tastes good, actually.
It's not bad.
It's a pretty good beer. It's only, it had the percentage on it somewhere. I saw it a second ago. It's like 4.9.
It's pretty low, ain't it?
Yeah, 4.8. So you could crush several of these.
Yeah, that's not a bad tasting beer there at all. So you met him at LAX.
Yeah, he was waiting on his luggage. He was sitting on the baggage claim. Mind you, this was 1999. So this was pre 9/11. So you could escort your family to the gate. I don't know. Most of you youngins nowadays don't realize that you could actually take your friends and family all the way up to their fucking gate, stand with them as they board the airplane, wave to them as they're walking down the fucking ramp. Well, we're waiting on our flight from LAX to Florida. I think it was heading to A school. No, shit, I don't remember. I think I was going to A school. Just finished MCT, going to Pensacola for my A school. And somebody come running up, said, "Oh, Undertaker's downstairs, sitting at the baggage claim." So we all a bunch of fucking 18, 19-year-olds, but brand new Marines running through the fucking airport to go meet the Undertaker, and then they were all chicken shit and wouldn't go up to him.
It was super cool, dude.
Oh, super cool.
I mean, super.
Well,
I mean, once I got over the fear of seeing this giant man,
yeah,
it was super cool. Like, yeah.
and I was like, oh, y'all are bitches. So I said, fuck it, I'll go talk to him. So he was sitting there talking with somebody else. He was sitting on the rail of the baggage claim, and he was almost as tall as me, sitting on the rail.
It's huge.
And I walked out, and I was just acting like a dork. I was like, pardon me, sir. He was like, yeah, how may I help you? Mind you, this was 25 fucking years ago. I was like, I seem to have, I said something like, my friends and I seem to believe that we have seen you on a popular Monday night television show. And he was like, oh yeah, what would that be? I said, that would be the WWF Monday Night Raw. And he was like, you would be correct. I just acted like a goober. And then he fucking stood up, and I was like, holy shit. I swear to God, he had probably the largest hand I've ever shaken in my life. Like, his fingers were all the way down here. It was ridiculous. But
yeah.
Cool dude, super cool dude.
So have you ever gone to a wrestling match and stuff?
I've been to one over in Tyler.
Yeah. So I've been to a couple, and then they came to the Oil Palace in Tyler one year.
Yeah.
Or
What year
actually,
was that?
I don't remember. They came multiple times.
Yeah.
No, this was in 2000s.
Okay.
I was out of the Army at this point, so this was after 2005.
I went in the 90s.
Anyway,
like 97 or 98.
I bought 2 tickets. Buddy was supposed to go with me, and like literally we had like front row.
Yeah.
Because I got on the second they released them, bought them. My buddy backed out, and it was like last minute, didn't have anybody to go with me. So I talked my dad into going. My dad's like, he didn't want to go, but I was like, he's going to go. So he went with me. And he's like, the whole way over, he's just shit talking me and everything else. Like, this is going to be stupid and all that. We were about the second match in. My dad's up on the damn rail. Kick his ass! He's all into it.
Yeah.
And then from then on, he's like, every time they come back, we're going. And hell, we end up going back again. And hell, I think we ended up taking my mom and several of us. It was like 8 of us went. It was freaking awesome.
That's hilarious. You had a bonding moment with your father. Good for you.
But yeah, I mean, you got to see all the big guys you see on the. I mean, I didn't think at those little shows you'd see everybody, but
I think it's not every time. It's hit or miss, but
well, I mean, like that day we saw the Undertaker wrestle, saw Triple H, I think John Cena.
Yeah.
I mean, saw them all.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me because it was probably like the first time I went, first and the only time I think was in like 97 or 98.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have still been a senior in high school or just graduated. So if they were coming back to the Oil Palace, this was like probably the 4th or 5th trip back. So first time they didn't have all the big headliners. Stone Cold wasn't there.
Yeah, those guys, most of those guys work their asses off though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't just do that one show a week. They do that show and then they do 5 others.
Yeah, what they call house shows or something like that.
I mean, they're traveling constantly.
Like 300 fucking days a year.
And they don't make that much damn money. Most of them.
Only the top guys make good money.
But I mean, they're saying most of the guys are making. Now, granted, I say that much money. It's $200,000-$300,000, but you're gone 300 days a year,
75% of the year,
or more. I mean,
or more.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're never in your own bed.
No,
that'd be kind of.
It's a rough life.
That'd be a tough life.
Well, if you look at all the freaking wrestlers who died early in life, I mean, most of them are freaking heart problems, drug addictions, suicide.
Have you watched that? The Iron Claw.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it either. I want to watch it. I heard it's very good.
Yeah.
But we're just sitting there rambling about wrestling because we're drinking Broken Skull, which I used to love me some Stone Cold.
Man, I was a big wrestling fan back in the day.
I was too. I've kind of gotten off of it now. But
Did I ever tell you I met, the wrestler Edge?
mm-hmm.
So I met him coming back from Mexico on my birthday like 2 years ago.
That's cool.
And I had my beard out.
He's a big dude too.
He's actually a big dude. All these motherfuckers are big.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, off of his finishers and
but like we look at them up against each other, like, oh, he looks like a normal dude. Then you meet them in person, they're like 6'1", 6'2", 225, ripped for the most part. And I was coming down the escalator. And what's weird is it's like our fucking eyes locked on each other at the same time. As I'm coming down the escalator, like my beard's out to here, it's huge, and he's
probably admiring it.
He was, because he had just done that season on Vikings.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
he was
and
on that.
he got to see, I guess, they had that whole Berserker scene where Bjorn killed the guy with a huge beard and bald head. He's like, oh, I went down and I saw him, and I'm like, I fucking know that guy. I was like, what the fuck is his name? I couldn't remember his name. Couldn't remember his stage name. And I get down there, and I'm just walking up to him, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm like, I know you, man. I was like, how the fuck do I know you? And I was like, you're a wrestler. And he was like, yeah. I was like, Christian. I called him the wrong fucking name. I called him the wrong name. He was like, come on, bro. I was like, dude, I haven't watched wrestling in 20 years, man. I'm sorry. But we talked for a minute, and his name's Adam something. Calhoun? Not Adam Calhoun. That's a rapper.
That's a YouTuber and rapper and
douchebag.
Yeah, total douchebag.
Adam something. I can't remember. But anyway, he was super cool, nice. We chatted for a few minutes, and
he's Canadian. I know that.
Yeah. I also met Dan Henderson, UFC fighter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, met him at in Cancun airport one time.
That's cool.
Standing there with his wife, nobody was fucking with him. I was like, it's fucking Dan Henderson.
Yeah. I got to meet Randy Couture.
Yeah, that's cool as shit.
And actually got a signed fight glove by him.
Hell yeah.
He was a cool dude.
Oh, most of them are super cool.
I saw him. I was like, you're Randy Couture. He goes, no shit, I know that. I was like, well, I didn't mean it like that. I was like, I'm a huge fan. And we were actually, it was at DFW airport.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're here. And he just pulls open his bag, and he had all his gear and shit there.
Yeah.
He's like,
he probably gets free gear.
He goes, do you have a Sharpie? I was like, no, I didn't plan on meeting anyone today. He goes, hold on. And he goes up to the American Airlines counter, gets a damn Sharpie, and signs a damn fight glove, and hands it to me.
That's fucking cool.
I was like, okay, that's pretty damn cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah. It's always cool meeting people like that. When they turn out to be cool.
And he's a big dude, too.
Oh, yeah, he's not small. None of them are fucking small.
But anyway, so back to my thing, how you don't realize how big they are. Like, you remember seeing, like, Kurt Angle fight.
Yeah.
And he looks small compared to the other wrestlers.
He's still 6 foot tall, isn't he?
He's probably 6'1" and built like a fucking tank.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he can't move his head anymore. But
he is just massive, though. I was like, good Lord. I mean, but of course, he's standing next to the Undertaker, and
he looks tiny.
But he's 4 inches taller than me.
Well, it's like, do you remember the wrestler X-Pac from the NWO?
He looked tiny.
He was tiny compared to everybody else. He was still 6 foot tall, probably 205, 215. And like, I remember seeing him when I lived in Orlando. Right around the corner was like the WWF training facility.
Oh yeah.
So we saw everybody down there. I saw Triple H, Ric Flair, all those guys at the gym and shit. I saw X-Pac. Him and his cronies were always. You want to smash one? Or you want to do that other beer?
Don't matter.
Well, we can do another one of these. We'll do that other beer on another video.
Okay. Yeah, we're not really talking about beer anymore, but hopefully we're entertaining people.
Well, if you ever find it, I know it was a little expensive. It was like 12 something for a 4-pack, but it's a 4-pack of Tall Boys. But as far as like,
so where's El Segundo? Is that out here in California?
Yeah. But as far as like a crushable beer, that's pretty good.
It's actually pretty tasty. Definitely, yeah. If you can pour your beer the right way, for sure, it does make a difference.
And the head's not a bad thing.
Well, it's supposed to. I mean,
it gets rid of all
if you go to like Germany, you're gonna have a head. I mean, you want a thick head.
Well, they don't have as much CO2 in their
but
beers as we do they?
I don't think. not quite as much, and they serve it warm temperature,
Yeah.
room temperature. But yeah, but it doesn't make you as bloated if you have some head on there. So it releases all the gases.
There's a joke there about getting head somewhere. I just wasn't
there
quick.
it is.
I wasn't quick enough for it.
But this is pretty damn good beer though. You know, I don't drink a ton of beer anyway, so I'm not a beer connoisseur typically.
I'm not either. I've had a lot in the past.
I just don't like a lot of that craft, just off the wall shit that tastes funky. I just want a good, easy beer to drink, and this is definitely one of those.
I would say this one, Steel Rail Extra Pale Ale, is one of my top beers.
I would say for a celebrity putting his name on something,
Yeah.
this is did a pretty good job at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know we've talked about that. Like we're not usually fans of that stuff.
Celebrity alcohol? No.
Yeah, there are some out there. I think what we say is
Fucking-
the aviation gin.
I haven't had it. But
Oh, we haven't. I haven't.
you got it? Oh, okay.
Which is Ryan Reynolds gin.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good gin.
You got fucking Peyton Manning. He's got that Sweetens Cove. $200 for some fucking George Dickel.
I don't even know. I don't know.
Sweetens Cove?
That's his.
I'm pretty sure it's his. I'm fucking lying. I know I'm lying again.
I've never had it.
I'm not gonna buy it.
It's $200.
Yeah.
Is it a bourbon or
No, it might be.
is it just a whiskey?
Hold on. Yep.
Well, remember there was the Bespoken. That's
Yeah.
Derek Jeter.
Peyton Manning. What's this? Does Peyton Manning own Sweetens Cove? And it says something about Peyton Manning has been in town this week introducing his former football home to Sweeten Cove, Tennessee bourbon. So
Tennessee bourbon.
yeah, the alcohol brand he owns with former pro athlete Andy Roddick, tennis player. So what does a tennis player know about bourbon?
And they're just sourcing.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's just getting that. That's that Bespoken crap that started in California.
Derek Jeter.
And
Didn't we do that on a video?
I think we did. They're just doing it in a vat and aging it real fast. It's like this pressurized vat. And it tastes like
What do they
garbage.
throw, like wood chunks off in there? Mm-hmm. So like basically what I'm doing.
They put it in a barrel for a day, so they call it bourbon still.
Oh, yay. Well, they got to use a brand new barrel for that. I mean, it's just a waste.
But it's garbage.
I bet they put it in the barrel and then they break that barrel down and put it in the vats. Does that be the only way to get your money back? I mean, otherwise you're just wasting good fucking virgin oak.
Yeah. I don't know. It's stupid.
If anybody is wasting trees, it's those motherfuckers right there.
Oh, Bespoken?
Yeah, if everybody wants to save a tree, don't buy Bespoken.
Yeah.
So,
I'm trying to remember a stat I read, or not read, they told me when I was up there. This is amazing how many barrels are produced every day.
yeah.
But you think, fuck, there's usually a ton of trees, but then they're like, as far as American white oak goes, the bourbon market's only using like something like 2% of all the white oaks being taken.
Really?
Yeah. Even though they're producing so many damn barrels and shit. But,
What else is taking all the trees?
well, lumber,
Yeah.
paper, all kinds of other shit. I mean,
Huh.
trees go into a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Huh.
That's pretty good.
I might have to keep a 4-pack of these on hand.
Yeah.
It's like there's some beers out there that are just good enough where I don't mind spending the extra money. Like this one, there's a brand called Grolsch Pilsner. I fucking love those. And it comes in that tall green bottle. with fucking,
to buy those back when I did drink. Those are good.
yeah, those are
They're
great.
like German, aren't they?
It's like Dutch, I think.
Some of that, I mean, it's European.
Hey, let me try some of that gin.
Yeah. If you like gin.
I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah. A lot of people just don't like gin.
Well, I feel like what I've done with myself, with all of the scotch I've had. Oh, you can pour me on.
I don't know what you like.
I mean, I'm gonna drink it.
I like a gin, so.
Uh,
But it is definitely an acquired taste, I think.
yeah. Well, it's like with what I've experienced in my journey through alcoholism. And like trying so many different types of whiskeys and scotches, especially all the peated scotch. I feel like if you can get to where you can appreciate peated scotch, not necessarily like it, but appreciate it, then you can drink anything. It's like on the movie Beer Fest. It's like, how do these guys drink beer so much? Like, how can they drink so much of it and be fine with it? It's like, well, they drink
goat piss.
Goat piss.
Yeah.
So if you can drink goat piss,
Maybe you can smell it. Mm-hmm. If you smell it, it's just all floral and.
I can fucking drink that by itself.
It's a super easy drinking gin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like so it's not a dry gin. I don't
No,
think.
I'm not a fan of dry gins like Tanqueray or whatever.
I'm not. I don't typically do those, but
I mean,
this one's a really smooth, easy, good drinking gin. Which I don't think he's associated anymore. I think he's sold it now.
yeah.
I think he made it. It got real popular because he did put out a good product.
Yeah.
And I mean, I watched some videos of him, and like he worked with them. It wasn't just like Dwayne Johnson throwing his name on Terramana, which is some shitty ass tequila.
No, that's pretty good actually.
It's a super good gin, but it's a cool bottle too. I mean, I like all the lines. I don't really know what it means. I guess, but it's cool.
It's probably supposed to look like the art decor stuff from like the 30s and 40s
Yeah, it's cool though.
with the long lines.
I like it. It's a nice bottle.
It's got a grippy on it. It's textured.
Which, like, I like martinis, but I drink a gin martini. I don't drink, which is how a martini is supposed to be made.
You don't drink vodka martini?
Yeah, it's not really a martini when it's vodka. Original martinis were gin.
Yeah.
I drink a super dirty gin.
Didn't we do a gin martini
I
one
think
time?
we did.
The dirty with the olive juice.
Yeah, I don't think you didn't care for it, did you?
I drank it.
Yeah, which I like it. Super.
I think it's different.
I just like it because it's so damn salty,
Yeah.
and that's what I like. I mean,
I mean, that's what you like.
I like olives, and,
I mean, I like olives.
and they're salty and tangy.
You want to do another martini video?
We always can. But shit, I'll throw olives in my damn beer and shit.
Oh, yeah. You ever have pickle beer?
I don't get beer.
Put a pickle in your beer?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. A lot of people do it.
Never
Not
had
me, but other people.
one. Never had one. I make red beers where I just take the beer and pour Bloody Mary mix in
Yeah,
there.
I've done that.
And I'll douse it down just like I do a Bloody Mary with some Worcestershire, some olive juice in it.
Hell
Throw
yeah.
some Tony Satchery, some hot sauce in there. Anything you think of, really.
Just change it up.
Yeah, but it's better than, I like them better than Bloody Marys even.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Bloody Marys. But, oh well.
Yeah. That's
Shit, we're already 24 minutes in.
Oh, shit. Well, that went longer than we thought.
Fucking stories, man.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
all right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, don't stick around for the giveaway. As soon as we hit 5,000, we're going to do that video and give these 3 bottles away. At this rate, it's going to be fucking 8 months. So you dickheads need to help out and spread the word. Just saying. That's all that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I guess I could start sharing these videos on Facebook, but
Probably need to start doing
there's probably a way.
TikTok.
Yeah. There's a way you can pay to get your videos pushed to the head. Like you got to pay for
I
that.
don't do that. That's
It's
just
like-
stupid.
Like we're not making any money.
We're not making any money doing this. I mean, we do this for fun. So,
Yeah. It's like, so you guys need to help out.
I mean, this is just entertainment
Yeah.
for us and
For
hopefully-
whoever wants to watch. Dean, especially.
Yeah, hopefully other people.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, people comment all the time.
Yeah. Well, if you see the Broken Skull Lager, definitely try it. It's solid.
It's just a good everyday beer.
Yeah.
Maybe not for like poor people, but
How much you say they were?
it's like $12 for a 4-pack. But it's
But
cheaper.
beer is so damn expensive
It's
now.
cheaper than what you're gonna pay that at the fucking bar.
Yeah.
If you're going out to the bars on the weekend, you can afford this.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Everything's gotten expensive.
it's higher draft pussy. Yeah. Price of fucking whiskey is too goddamn high. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the bell for notifications, and like always, drink some beer, drink some whiskey, hell, drink some gin. Share it with your friends and family. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.